Here at the world famous C4OC Radio, we play more of the music you want to hear, like The Code, Baby Clark, Aldo Nova, Denster, broadcasting live from the world-famous Las Vegas, Nevada, and Hollywood, California. Also, Huntington Beach, California. C4OCRadio.net.
The Internet's #1 radio station. C4OCRadio.net.
You're listening to Denster's Meds Radio Show right here on C4OC Radio.
Yep, that's right. It's another episode of Denster's Meds Radio Show, broadcasting from the lovely Horizon Ridge Studios in Henderson, Nevada. And we're going to pack bowl and rock and roll today. I got a lot of great music for you. I got a lot of stuff happening around the area. What's happening around the area? We got some stuff. I got members of the band Broke in Vegas in the studio right now, and they're gonna chill with us while we play nothing but the very best in local music and from the mainstream and local bands from all over the globe. So make sure you share it, because sharing is caring. I'm gonna do a little shameless self-promotion, play a little Death Drag. This one's called One Way Ride. We'll be back in a minute.
You should only argue with the Denster when he's not around.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be quiet, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness of men, cries out for universal brotherhood and the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes them torture and imprison innocent people. For those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass.
I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat.
It's a little too late. Victoria of the world, you have to create your own. We ride nowhere. One way ride to nowhere. Keep by free by the take me back to a time carefree in our youth. Wait some time, holding up the past. It wasn't worth the wait. It's right your last. No. We ride nowhere. One way ride nowhere. Long way down. We ride nowhere. We ride nowhere. Take you all the way down. All the way.
Yeah, it accounts for a penny out of her paycheck, but he gets to hit you with it anytime he wants. It doesn't cost money. It costs votes. It costs airtime, column inches. You know why people don't like liberals? Because they lose. Because they lose.
That is right, all you crazy kids. How you doing? This is I am the Denster, Denster's Metal Meds, and I'm sitting with the members of Broke in Vegas. Matt and Brett. And they've been playing in the Las Vegas scene for a while. So we're gonna talk about their band, talk about the music scene here, and have nothing but a great time. So I'm gonna play a couple more tracks before we get going, but we're gonna sit and talk to these guys. And I gotta let you know right now that we have a new video coming out, which is DRS1 Video Productions, and it's with Lit Soul, and it's called Maybe Baby. Go over to Lit Soul on YouTube, Lit Soul 1, and check out the new video that we helped Rob Chevelle create. It's pretty good. It's probably the best. The song is pretty bomb too. It's got a lot of feedback and stuff going on. But we're going to be back and pack a bowl and rock and roll, because you are on C4OC Radio, baby.
This is Allison Metal Babe Cohen with Metal Babe Mayhem, and you're listening to C4OC Radio. Tune in all weekend long as they celebrate their 7-year anniversary and crank it up.
Metal Babe Mayhem is more than just an online store. It's a destination. MetalBabeMayhem.com carries over 150 rock and roll products, including clothing, jewelry, and accessories. Metal Babe Mayhem also offers shrine clothing and alchemy gothic jewelry. In addition, Metal Babe Mayhem founder Allison Metal Babe Cohen is a rock and roll journalist who supports local and national artists with rockin' reviews, interviews, playlists, networking, and more. Metal Babe Mayhem is taking over the world, one shirt at a time.
This is Lit Soul, and this is off that album that I was talking about. This one's called Feast on the Fire, American Metal. Go check them out on YouTube.
Feast on the fire, American Metal.
must listen to C4OCRadio.net on a daily basis. But first, wash your hands. The Denster here, and I want to tell you about a great product, Soto Shop Custom. If you can dream it, Soto Shop Custom can build it. I pretty much brought every project I own to Soto, and he takes care of it. He's a great luthier and a great salesman and a great person. Check out SotoShopCustoms.com.
And we're back. What's up, y'all?
How's it going?
This is the Denster's Meds Radio Show on C4OC Radio, and I'm happy to be sitting here with the members of Broke in Vegas.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, so we're just going to chop it up. You know how we do on the show. We just chop it up about this local scene in the area in which we are. I've been all over doing this, like with my old job. Wherever I went, I would go to the club and see what the scene was. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So that's basically what we're doing today. Today's show is sponsored by MetalBabeMayhem.com and Soto Shop Customs. If you can dream it, he can build you a great guitar. So let's get to some business. Let's start. What's happening? You guys are in a local band in Las Vegas.
So about a year and a half ago, I decided to put together a different style of band. Up until this point, I was playing in mainly like punk bands, a little bit of like metal riffs in punk bands, but mainly punk bands.
Right.
And so about a year and a half ago, maybe about 2 years, it was right around the pandemic time. During that time period, I was stuck in my damn house, and I had nothing better to do than sit there and play my acoustic guitar and play drums. So that's literally what I did for almost all of it. But I wrote so many different songs on that acoustic guitar that I decided once it ended, I wanted to get out and start playing some of those live. So we started putting together this band, which at the time wasn't Broken Vegas, but it would turn into that.
Right.
And more or less, we had like a percussionist, someone who was playing cajon, someone who was playing bongos.
Right.
We tried to run that through with a couple different people, and both of them, as good as they were, they just weren't the right fit for what we were doing. And so then we tried out a few drummers, and all of them seemed to do pretty well as well. But then we met Matt, and he was a perfect fit for what we did. So then that culminated our Broken Vegas experience, and then we started playing our shows just about like last month. So we've had 2 shows in the last month and a half about.
Yep.
We played at the Founders Club, and then we played at the Dive Bar last week.
Huh.
And
Yeah,
we've gotten
that.
so far a pretty good response from the people who have been there. Like everyone who's come out has told us that, you know, we're a little different than what they're used to hearing.
Right.
But it's a nice change to what they're usually hearing.
Right.
So.
Well, let's talk about that too, is, you know, so we don't get going too far, but let's talk about it, because there was a time, you know, in my local scene that I was at in Orange County in Southern California, there was nothing going on when the pandemic is. So you're talking about, you wrote this idea
Yes.
during the pandemic.
More or less. I mean, I've always played a lot of these style of songs. Like I would always be in hard rock, metal, punk bands.
Right.
But in the meantime, I was recording my own
This
stuff.
is your
that was
own
like
little stuff you had.
acoustical, piano-driven, things like that.
Right.
And so those year and a half, I was stuck indoors and trying to stay away from my kids. I spent a lot of time, you know, in my garage or in my bedroom playing my acoustic, and came up with a lot of the songs that we're playing now.
Right.
So yeah, it definitely, as much as a crappy experience as that whole thing was, it did lead to something good for my artistry. So
Yeah.
definitely enjoying what we're doing with that. Yeah.
So yeah, we didn't get stuff lined up so that we could play some stuff for you today, but we're going to get all the information so you could go there and check it out yourself. And so basically, I just want to sit here and talk to these guys and get these guys' point of view of how things went. What about you on the pandemic? We'll just start.
Oh, the pandemic? I
Yeah.
was basically locked away in my garage.
Really?
Yeah, same deal. Like
making music.
Just making music, coming up with doing covers, doing originals.
Right.
Just trying to keep busy.
Right. Keep that crazy world out of either what you were doing before they decided to take that shit away.
I bought a lot of gear during that time, so
Right. Get a lot
stuff I didn't need, maybe stuff I use a little bit here and there.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You're gonna need this if it opens up.
Oh yeah. Eventually.
That was the word of the day. If it opens up. But anyway, we did get through that, and we are now here and we're out there. We get to play the music. The music's a little different. The venues are a little different than they were before the pandemic than they were after the pandemic. So some of that's good, some of that's bad, but
I mean, Vegas has always been a place where there's been changing venues.
Right.
You have your staple venues like the Double Down and Counts Vampt and all those places, and then you have the ones that fly in and fly out. So like right now we have places like Red Dwarf. Dive Bar's been here for a long time. The Dive Bar used to be like down on Flamingo, so they just moved.
Yeah.
But they've been here for, 15, 20 years now, so they're pretty much a staple as well. But there's a lot of, like, fly-by-night venues.
Right.
And they come and go. It was before the pandemic. It's after the pandemic.
Yeah.
That's just Vegas culture.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much that those places closed down because people weren't going there. They were probably going to close down anyway, just based on how Vegas people go. It's the flavor of the week. I'm going to go to this venue and watch this band and enjoy it, and then I totally forget about this venue because that band's not there anymore.
A lot of other things to do, or it's not
exactly.
there. Yeah,
there's just so much to do here that it's hard.
Let's bring up. What is the Triple Down?
That is a new saloon that they built inside the Punk Rock Museum. Oh. So that new Punk Rock Museum that's down on Western Avenue, they put P. Moss, the guy who owns the Double Down, I believe. I want to say, I'm not 100% on this, but I believe that he also invested into this Triple Down, which is a little bar that they put inside there, and now they're doing not shows like full-on band shows, but they're doing like little gimmick type shows. So one of the things they're doing, I'm going to be playing soon, is this thing at the Triple Down called Punk's Gone Soft.
Punk's Gone Soft.
They take members, not the full bands usually, but like one or two members of a band that was in a punk band or is in a punk band now, and they go and they play the acoustic versions of those songs, basically as a softer version of those songs. So like I am not in a punk band anymore, but I was in Vegas punk bands for years, and so two of my more known bands, I guess, would be Half-Assed and Jesus Christ and Free Beer. So on the 16th of this month, I'm going to be playing at this Triple Down, where I'm going to be playing a lot of acoustic versions of these songs I don't play anymore from both of those bands. So it's going to be like if you're in the area and you want to hear, you're familiar with like Jesus Christ and Free Beer and you want to hear those songs, this is probably the last time you're ever going to hear them, because I don't ever plan on playing them again. Now I'm all in on Broken Vegas and playing stuff like that. And I also do my own solo albums, so I record a lot of stuff, and that's on Spotify and all of those things under my like full name, Brett Sansevero.
All right,
so
cool.
like I have all these different musical endeavors going on right now. And, but my main focus is Broken Vegas. So.
There you go. That's what you do. I mean, there was a time, and people know that I had 5 bands for a few years, and I juggled them all over town because it was that. Because you just want to play.
Yeah, it's all about the rush of playing, getting out there, and I don't care if it's 2 people or 200 people. Like,
and if you get lucky, there's cats that you play well with. You know what I mean, and all that other outside stuff just goes away.
Absolutely.
And you know, and I've had that opportunity, and that is cool, and that's why I like. I encourage people to jam with everybody, because you can always learn something from everybody.
That's for sure.
I've learned stuff from beginners that I was like, fuck, why didn't I think of that? I've been playing for a while.
And some people are just musically inclined, and you can pull stuff from them even if they've never really even played an instrument.
Right.
Just they've heard so much music and they understand it. Just getting feedback from people sometimes is great. So
yeah, and that is the music scene right there. Speaking of, I got a great band called American Animal. And we're going to play Shallow Grave for him right there. And then after that, I got Cooter Brown. I got Void Bader. I got a whole bunch of stuff. And if you guys hit me up on the Facebook or the chats on YouTube, and if you got a request, just put that in there. Because you are listening to C4OC Radio, baby. These guys are from Utah. Well, they were from California, but now they moved to Utah. Then we got like bands like St. Madness from Arizona, Stonebreed from Hollywood, and then I got the OK from play a lot of stuff. Plus, I pay my royalties every month, and you play a lot of music because I throw a lot of local bands in there, stuff like that, but.
like ASCAP bands.
Yeah, you know, my monthly fee isn't very much. So, and the actual most people's money they get back is like 0.3%. You know what I mean? And on the real, it's not my fault, but that's why I pay my royalties, because then they get whatever they get. What? Oh, shit.
Not far from here, a memory that I wish to evade. As I stand in silence, marvel at my violence, yeah. Yes, I pray in shame. See, I call his name. When he turned around, Lord, he'll never be the same. And then I swung from the right, and he fell to the ground. But it didn't end there when I stopped. He didn't make a sound. Oh, well, look at you now. As I stood in silence, marveled at my violence, yeah. You played the role of family friend. You played upon the defenseless, and all along
It's the truth, so.
you played so innocent. Yeah, you fooled us all now. If I knew then what I know now, I'd travel back in time somehow and kill you so much more intricate. See, I've dreamed in daylight to make all of this alright. Yes, I pray in shame. See, I called his name when he turned around. Lord, he'll never be the same. And then I swung from the right, and he fell to the ground. But it didn't end there when I stopped. He didn't make a sound. Oh, well, look at you now. As I stand in silence, marvel at my violence, yeah. Yes, I pray, Lord, I pray.
Welcome to C4OC Radio, where if you get caught listening, we're not bailing you out.
This is Grant from Cooter Brown, and you were listening to C4OCRadio.com.
Knuckle
The best thing I use for birth control is my attitude. I'm listening and I'm loving what I'm hearing, dude.
Red, red ruby shining bright in the dark. scared to call yourself a friend. I've got more friends like you. What do I do? Is there no standard anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Run your mouth when I'm not around. It's easy to achieve. You cry to weak friends that sympathize. Can you hear the violins play your song? Those same friends tell me you're everyone. Is there no standard anymore? What it takes, who I am, where I've been, belong. You can't be something you're not. Be yourself, by yourself, stay away from me. A lesson learned in life, known from the dawn of time. Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk, are you talking to me? Respect, walk, what did you say? Respect, walk, are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? No way, punk.
Hey, it's Baby Girl, and you're listening to the world-famous C4OC Radio.
This is a band called C4OC. It's called Come On, Motherfucker, Come On.
Stop walking
What is up, all you crazy kids? This is the Denster, and this is C4OC Radio. And we're just chilling here with the members of Broke in Vegas. And make sure you go over and check them out. We played some Come On, Shameless Self-Promotion by C4OC. We played some Pantera, some Boyd Vader, Put Away Wet. Boyd Vader, great band, you need to go check them out. Cooter Brown and American Animal. And now we are sitting here chilling. How you guys doing? I hope you are having a great day.
Yeah.
And whatever you do, make sure you support your local music scene. And I'm going to throw out real quick. Make sure you go check out tonight at Bobby B's in Anaheim. Go check out House of Metal. And House of Metal has 3 great bands. It's White Hot Red and Snake Charm and Ronnie North tonight at Bobby B's. So make sure you go check that out. All right, we were talking about venues just earlier, about how venues change and do all this crazy stuff. Let's see. Let's talk about your band.
Okay.
Let's talk about what's the sound like.
So I like to label it as acoustic-driven rock for most of it, because all the songs, for the most part, were written on an acoustic guitar.
Right.
And then in the band, I play an acoustic guitar. We have 2 electric guitars, but we don't use a lot of distortion or gain.
Right.
And there are a few songs where I play like a keyboard piano sound rather than an acoustic guitar. So it's not all acoustic guitar, but the songs are sort of like that it has a rock drive to it, but they're on the softer side of rock.
Would it be like under like mood genre or something like that?
Possibly. Like the closest thing I can compare it to is yacht rock. I mean, it's not quite that, but it has that sort of feel, that progressive but simple. Like, I'm a very DIY type of person, always have been, played punk for years. Right. So I mean, like, most of the songs are only like 2.5-3 minutes long. I still have that mentality. Right. But they're very, I would say, like early 80s rock per se, that driven beat groove type mentality with choruses that sort of like are upbeat choruses to bring people back in, sort of get in your head, repetitive type things. Right. So it's sort of like that pop rock mentality written into more of a rock or rock ballad type song.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. You guys gonna do some recording?
We're planning on recording soon. Our first step was we were going to try to do a few shows, try to get our name out, try to get some people to the shows, and then maybe make a little bit of money so we can put that toward the recording. Right. So we've had a couple shows so far. And we have another one coming up November 18th. We believe it's at Soul Belly Barbecue. We booked it through Danielle O'Hara, so she books that place, but she books other places, and I haven't figured quite out whether she just gave us a show. I'm not quite sure where it's at yet. We're just going to show up and play.
Go be there and play.
But I think it's Soul Belly Barbecue, so that would be on November 18th.
Cool.
And then we also do have videos of our others, like some of our other show performances on our Facebook page. Okay. So if listeners go to our Facebook pages, they can listen to a couple videos from our first show at Founders Club, and then also from our second show over at the Dive Bar that was last week.
I shared as much as I could from the Dive Bar, and it looked pretty good in there. You guys had some lights.
It was a really good night. It was a decent crowd, and everybody was pretty responsive to what we were doing.
Yeah, it's like afterwards when we were unloading everything. We were on a punk show because that's who I know.
That's the venue, right?
So we played not first, but we were like after this DJ Future Bard, who was a little off from the main genre of the night too. Right. Like he was playing a lot of like DJ style, I don't know, electronica music. I don't know how else to explain it.
He was like EBM.
Yeah. So then he played, and then we got up, and then it was the punk bands after us. And when we were unloading and getting everything off the stage, like multiple people were coming up to us talking about how it's so different than what they're normally hearing, but how much they enjoyed it and what a great band we were. And that was only our second show, so thinking like if we can pull people who are from different genres who enjoy our sound as well, then we could fit in with all these different bands on all these different shows. Right. That gives us a lot more audience to play to.
Yes, right.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So I mean, I don't care if we're on a punk show, we're on a metal show, we're on a pop rock show, whatever. If we can make it work for us, that's more ears hearing our music.
Right. I've heard from multiple people that the style of music we're playing takes them back to other things that they enjoy, and other bands that they enjoy, and other sounds that they enjoy. So I'm like, I think that's a positive thing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You know, I've been in bands a lot, and that's the thing is like, you want to play, you want to get out there, and it doesn't matter what what you're put on. If you play your best and you do your true self, people are gonna like you no matter what it is. I've had country people, like I've got into blues shows with my rock band before, and we had to adjust accordingly. Yes. But hey, we did it too, and we played at the blues show, and so you know, it's just that's how you build it up. It's just
It's nice to be able to have enough songs to pull from to be able to adjust accordingly to the situation that you're playing.
I always hated when people would, what genre is your band? We're really not a genre. We just
I think it makes people more comfortable to put things into categories for them. But most music, like you can't just say this band plays this. Most bands play lots of different things and have lots of different influences that pull in to create that unique sound for that specific song. So like they might have a song that sounds completely country and another song that sounds completely metal, but it's still that band, and you can hear their influence into those songs. So, I mean,
that's what music is about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Between the five of us, I think we have such a vast variety of things that we all listen to.
Yes.
Right.
What influences that we all have, that it just makes like a huge melting pot.
I'm glad you said that, Matt, because that brings me to, I wanted to talk about like what music did you guys grow up, and before you got into, what influenced you guys before you even got in the scene? What made you guys want to go like, I want to get an instrument and pick it up and do my thing?
When I was really small, I was really into like old country western, like Dolly Parton, John Denver, Willie Nelson, those types of people. And I'm talking like 3, 4, 5. Like John Denver was the world to me when I was a little kid. I even looked like John Denver. I had little glasses and that little bowl cut hair and everything.
Really?
Yeah. I was a weird ass little kid. Anyway,
so was I.
Me too. So by the time I got to be like 6 or 7, I started hearing metal, like metal at the time. So I got into Iron Maiden, I got into AC/DC. I was into a couple other bands at that time that haven't had the longevity, like Grim Reaper.
Right.
Metal people know them, but most people don't.
Yeah.
So I was into a lot of that during the time when I was like maybe 6 until about 10. So a lot of old school metal during that time period, on top of the country and western, because I would throw that in there as well.
Yeah.
And then I got into rap when I was like in the 10 years old. So I was really into like Beastie Boys, Run DMC, lots of like what was his name? I can't even remember all their names now. Like DJs, whatever.
How about Third Base?
Yeah, not so much third base. Never got into that. You'll have your moment to talk about that. So anyway, like I got into the rap toward that time period, and then I hit punk when I was about 13, and that's sort of where I stayed between like punk and sort of that glam metal at the time. You know what they call it, hair metal now or whatever.
Yep.
But you know, bands like Motley Crue and Rat and those guys. And then also on the punk side, I was really into Sex Pistols, The Exploited, Dead Kennedys.
Right.
And so those two things really, really sort of shaped me, and that was about the time I started wanting to play guitar.
Right.
So I got a guitar about the time I was 14, 15-ish, and started learning how to play those types of songs. And I also started getting into the Beatles really big when I was about 16. And that's the band that shaped me the most, because that's when I started writing songs.
Right.
So if you listen to the music I play now, a lot of the songs, even from Broken Vegas, you can hear a lot of that Beatles type influence, as well as the influence of the hard rock bands, the punk bands, the country bands. Like I have all of that sort of integrated into a lot of the stuff that I do.
Yeah. And that's cool, because like for me, back in my day, the Beatles were a big influence, you know, especially on the way they were writing and experimenting. And then when you have your own thing and you're like, I want to make my own thing, but then when you listen to, you know, some of those recordings back in the day, you're like, wow, you know, they took the extra time to make this what it is today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Sgt. Pepper's, like, that was it for me. That was the first album that I fully listened to as a Beatles album. Because I had heard standalone songs like I Want to Hold Your Hand stuff, and to me that was bubblegum bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't care about that. But I heard Sgt. Pepper's, I'm like, where has this been my whole life? Like, where have I been?
Right.
And that opened up so many avenues to my creativity. It's just, it just astounds me how much of an influence the Beatles have had on me.
Yeah. You know, I dig the Beatles, the Stones. You know, I've even, like, my first show was my pops took me to a Parliament show, took me to Boston, you know, another time, you know.
Great band, I've seen them.
Yeah, my mom influenced me on, because she's a country girl, but she loved Jimi Hendrix. Everybody in my household loved Jimi Hendrix. And
amazing guitarist.
Yeah, you know, and so that was it. And then that opens up other things like Robin Trower. We talked about.
Yeah, Robin
earlier.
Trower.
Yeah,
he's just like Jimi Hendrix in my book. Like he's like we said, he's super underrated.
Right.
Like he doesn't get it celebrated enough out there. So
that's right.
I'm glad you posted that. That was great.
I caught him a couple years back, well, like 8 years, and it was at Perks, because he's friends with Walter Trout. I don't know Walter Trout. He's from Huntington Beach, blues playing, just entertaining, and it's great. And but Walter Trout opened up for Robin Trower.
Very cool.
And he's still, well, you know, he doesn't sing. He just plays guitar, but you know, he still had the licks. And I was like, that is why, you know, and it was kind of surreal because you grow up listening to all these artists, you know, that are on your wall or whatever it might be when you're a kid, and in your record collection, tape collection, whatever, and CDs. And then you're like, you get to watch them in person, and you're like, that is why I like Robin Trower. So that today was my good buddy Johnny Zell. Every day he posts multiple things about music and movie history and just all kinds of stuff, and I try to share that to the C4OC radio page. But you know, like today was one on Robin Trower, which, you know, if you didn't get to check it out on the C4OC page. Scroll down, use your thumb, don't break it. And you know, that today was the anniversary of the Long Misty Days album, and I don't know, you know, it's a great album on a Saturday afternoon. You're cooking out there, barbecuing, whatever, just chilling, listening to music like I do. That's one that you'll probably want to do. It does sound better on vinyl. We talked about this off camera, and but you know, it's still a great listen if you're listening on the digital world. And so, yes, we're still going to sit here and chop it up for a little bit and talk about some more stuff. But I got a couple of more bands that I'm going to play for you. If there's any requests, put them in the, type it in there on the YouTube comments or the Facebook comments, and we'll play it for you right now. You want some mainstream stuff? You know we do that too. But I like to focus on the local bands because those are the people that make the scene go. All right, I am the Denster. This is C4OC Radio, and this is Recognition, my good buddy Eric Singerman, and this one's called Alpha and Omega. Get her down, baby. Hey, what's up, all you crazy kids? This is the Denster.
It's Grant from Cooter Brown.
Allison Metal Babe Cohen.
And we're hanging out, chilling, and celebrating the 7-year anniversary of
C4OC Radio.
Baby.
high energy costs and unemployment, there is no significant sign of inflation. The weather outlook for the metro area throughout the day is sunny and warm, cooling off slightly this evening.
Drift away. Has it really changed anything? And am I washed away all my pain? It never killed us from any dying thing. I think we can give enough to make a change. I think there's no better time than now. I think we can give enough to make a change. I think there's no better time than now. I sit in a pathetic way, sitting lonely and cold on a stone.
Hey, we are back. What's up, crazy kids? This is the Denster. This is C4OC Radio, doing nothing but the best in supporting the local band from all over the globe. And I'm sitting here with the members of Broke in Vegas, and we're just chopping it up, talking about, the music scene nowadays and how kind of tough it is, and the pros and cons of getting out there and getting your music played today. And we were just talking about, what were we just talking about? We were talking about
music. What we listen to.
Yeah. And then, we were just talking about music that we got into. Like, for me, one of my guilty pleasures, sometimes I like to play a little game on Facebook, guilty pleasure, 1 of 5 days, and you throw up 5 albums that you did, and you need to share it to somebody, to your friend, and they do the same thing and shit. But mine was the Parliament, but then the Eagles. Mm-hmm. The Eagles was one of mine, because I'm a songwriter. Mm-hmm. I like songwriting. It's not only listening for me. It's songwriting. It's the lyrics. You know what I mean? So I got into that stuff too. What's some of the guilty pleasures that run Broken
Billy Ocean for me.
Billy Ocean, you like that?
I love Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean is cool.
On it. I remember when that stupid Romancing the Stone movie, or what was the second one, Jewel of the Nile, came out. He had that song attached to it. I saw that video a lot, and that just, like, for whatever reason, I listened to him a lot. But as an artist, I also realized there's things I listen to because I enjoy listening to them.
Right.
And then there's things I listen to because I feel like it makes me a better artist.
Right.
So, like, I got really into Chet Atkins when I was really young as a young guitarist. Not because I enjoyed, per se, the music, but because I was just in awe with his playing.
Right.
And so I would listen to it, I'd watch it, I'd try to create little, instrumentals like he would play.
Right.
And I never got anywhere near to his level, but
right.
I mean, it's just, there's influences that come from all sorts of music, and as a musician, as you guys know, you're looking at different songs for different reasons. This one I want to listen to because it just makes me remember when I was 15.
Right.
This one I want to listen to because it shows me how to use this sort of sweeping effect with my hands, and I want to emulate that, so now I can do it as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that influence me that I don't even think about.
Yeah.
Like, they were just there, and they sort of ingrained themselves into who I am without me even paying attention. So much subconscious music out there that has probably made me who I am, that it's just astounding how much music actually affects people in terms of just, even if you're not a musician, just how much it's within your life. You walk into a store and there's no music, you notice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everywhere. So it's a part of who we are. And
something strange here.
Yeah.
There's no music.
Exactly.
It's so quiet.
So quiet. So all of this stuff together, I mean, it's hard to pinpoint what all my guilty pleasures are. I know that was the original question.
Yeah.
Like, I have so many ridiculous. I listen to AMG, who's a rap artist. He has that song, Bitch Better Have My Money. I listen to a lot of things that you would look at someone who plays music like I do and says, I swear you don't listen to that, but I do. Like, I listen to a lot of country music too.
Right.
So it's just, to me, as a musician, if you can open your mind to everything,
right,
it makes you better at what you do.
That's key. That's key.
My guilty pleasure is all music.
Yeah.
But I mean, Billy Ocean probably.
I do with
if
that.
I was going to pick one.
For me, I grew up listening to a lot of big band jazz and stuff. My grandpa and my dad listened to a lot of jazz, a little bit of country, mostly jazz. And Dave Brubeck was a big influence on me growing up. Like, I love the piano. Love people that can play the piano. I think it's a great instrument. Like,
if you're playing E flat, I'm all the way with you.
Oh yeah. And Dave Brubeck, one of the very first songs.
I can play what I write, and that's about it.
One of the very first songs in an odd meter was called "Take 5" by the Dave Brubeck Quartet.
Right.
And like hearing that as a kid, I was like, it made sense, but yet it didn't make sense because it didn't fit into that 4/4 package.
Right.
Everybody likes to write in that 4/4 on the floor.
Yeah, just
go.
Simple.
But it's like there's so many different meters and different things you can do with time and stuff out there.
Right.
That.
Yeah, I do like
big
that.
influence on me for sure.
And I like to, for me too, I like to put some of those time signatures in my music nowadays, because that's part of it. Is like a listener wants to listen, but then there's times when the road turns, that's always enjoyable when the road is curvy, rather than just go straight down the road.
And like one of my favorite bands of all time is Mr. Bungle, which is one of those bands that is like all over the place.
Right.
Like I like that all over the place. I like that experimentation, like Avenged Sevenfold's new album. A lot of people complain about it. I think it's their best album they put out since City of Evil.
Right.
Because it's all over the place, but it's all right there. Like,
right.
Even though they go from something that sounds jazzy to something that sounds like death metal within seconds,
right.
It fits and it creates that perfect song.
That's
so
how
to me,
King Crimson was back in the day.
That's
but
what I want to be. I want to be masterful where I can grab from anywhere and make it work.
And play, yeah. And technically, if you... I'm a lefty, so I always say it's a right-handed world, so I'm thinking from both sides of my brain. But no, the thing is you want to take the listener on a trip, and I'm into lyrics too, because that's kind of the base of music. So like if you got a really good groove and you got something, but it could be simple lyrics which fit the whole thing, or there could be elaborate storytelling lyrics, but it's all in the lyrics. What are you saying? Mm-hmm. And so for me, when I write, I try to bring a whole message, and the music is like a catapult for that.
Yeah. I've been getting into a lot of instrumental bands and stuff, and bands that have no lyrics, but they use a lot of melody to make up for that.
Yeah.
And they're using, I like the fact that there's a lot of bands trying to use instruments as the voice. Whether it's a guitar or a synth or a piano line
or bands like K9 who uses a pit bull to bark over metal.
Right?
That's
whatever it takes.
I mean, if you ever listen to it, like I can't listen to the whole damn album, but I can listen to a song and go, that's pretty badass that they can make something like that and make it work,
I think that's the point, is there's things that work and there's things that don't work.
Right.
Like, and you need to figure out, you need to be able to test the waters and experiment and figure out what works and what doesn't work.
My good buddy, and he's been playing on here for years, and he has a great shout out too. Ronnie North, he is an instrumental king, and make sure you go check out Ronnie North. RonnieNorth.com, that's all I have to say. And he does, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you ain't got lyrics, you gotta have some chops. And
you gotta have some chops.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I've seen him in the, just backing up another band, and he's a really great musician, and that's the key too, is musicianship, keeping it all together. You know what I mean? And it's not only about you, it's not only about me, it's about the collective music. The we. I like that. Speaking of we, I got this great cat, this good buddies out of Arizona, Saint Madness. This one's called Drowning on Air. And then I did have a request for Foxy Lady, and we did talk about Jimi Hendrix, so let's go ahead on with that. This is C4OC Radio, Denster's Men's Radio Show, and I will be right back. Make sure you share. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring? Karen? Who's Karen?
Yes, it's a weekday.
She's probably complaining.
And we know it sucks, but we're here for you at C4OCRadio.net.
Try Foxy lady. Here I come. Lady, here I come, baby. I'm coming to get you.
You'll take my life, but I'll take yours too.
Broadcasting live from the world-famous Las Vegas, Nevada, and Hollywood, California. Also, Huntington Beach, California. C4OCRadio.net.
I've heard all the music, and I'm loving it.
Hey, what's up, all you crazy kids? This is the Denster. I am back. Little Foxy Lady I played for you. And before that, what did I play? Sorry. Give me a second here. We did some Saint Madness, Recognition, and a little shameless self-promotion with Come On by C4OC. And I'm sitting here with the members of Broke in Vegas. Let's talk about being broke in Vegas. No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk about
That's easy. I have no money.
Easy to do. End of story.
Yeah.
But no, let's talk about your social media. Let the people know where to get you.
We have an Instagram account that's being run by a friend of one of our guitarists, and we don't have a whole lot of content up on there yet. Most of our content's on our Facebook page right now. We are in the midst of making a website where we can connect all these things, but we are somewhat of a fledgling band. I mean, we're 2 months into show playing and 2 shows, so we haven't done a whole lot as this band yet, but I have a feeling we're going to be doing a whole hell of a lot in the next few years. So our next I guess venue is getting that website up, connecting all our social media, and getting a few more shows and maybe some recordings to put on there so we can have a worldwide fan base to be able to pull from rather than just going to our show here and hearing us here.
And distribute too, the music. And, that's the great thing, because back in the day we were talking about, it's handing out flyers. There wasn't any social media back in the day, so, it was all about handing out flyers and putting your sticker everywhere. It wasn't supposed to be stuck, that people would see it.
Until MySpace came.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Then it all changed after that.
Yeah, it did.
You could start putting up glitter graphic logos and stuff.
Yeah.
You didn't have to flyer quite as much.
Yeah.
Although most of us still went out and did it anyway.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Everything helps the cause. And so we talked about your social media. And
BrokenVegas.com. It's going to be there eventually.
Okay. All right.
We own it.
Yeah,
so be looking at it.
You can't buy it
you
anymore.
can go there right now, but you're not going to
be
find our content.
Right. But you can go over to Broke in Vegas on Facebook right now.
Absolutely, yeah. We're on
Facebook, Instagram, and that's about it.
And
I know another one?
No, just Facebook and Instagram right now that I'm aware of. But as we expand, we'll probably get into other social medias like TikTok or whatever else is out there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big social media fan per se. Like I use it for a little bit of promoting here and whatnot, but I don't really use it for much. And then, like I was telling you guys, I literally just got an Instagram for the first time like a month ago.
Really?
And just started putting some of the stuff that I've been promoting for myself musically there. So I'm using my Instagram as my personal self-promotion thing.
Right.
So I promote things for Broken Vegas, so we have some things on there, but I also promote things for my solo work that's online,
Right.
or anything like that punk rock, punk ska, soft show I'm doing.
Right.
So I'm using that for me per se, but there's a lot of Broken Vegas stuff there, obviously, as that's a huge part of who I am musically now.
Hell yeah.
So,
what about you?
For me?
Yeah.
I'm.
You got any personal?
I'm under. You can find me anywhere under Matthew Cluck, KLUK.
All right.
I'm like on Instagram. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Threads.
Right.
I'm on Facebook.
and you just released a new song and video too, so you should check it out.
Oh yeah, that's
I do
right.
some solo work and stuff too. I put out a new song on Wednesday that I've been cooking for a little bit.
Cook?
I have some other stuff that I've been working on here and there that might see the light of day eventually.
Might. Yeah, that's cool. That's half the battle.
Yeah.
It's trying to work out the arrangements to get it done.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, cool. We're going to play a couple more stuff here, but, like I said, go check out Broken Vegas. Go to Bobby V's tonight. Go to, let's see. I did have it up here. Go to Vamped tonight. That's where I was going.
Oh, yeah, there is something going on in Vamped.
Yeah, there's something to go on in Vamped. Like I said, Bobby V's tonight. It's Ronnie North.
Sad Donnie Vi just
Talked
played
about
there.
Ronnie North.
I wanted to go to that so badly, but it was on a Thursday.
It looks like Snaked and White Hot Red and another band that right now because I need my glasses. But they're going to be at Bobby V's tonight. Let's see, it Counts Customs. What's going on at Vamped? Counts Customs. What the hell's the matter with me? One of SoCal's own, Formula 400. Played with them at the Doll Hut, and I watched them at a few other venues in Orange County. That was great. So if you're in Las Vegas tonight, go to Vamped, check out Formula 400. That's a great one that's going to be tonight. Let's see who else is going to have a show. I know I shared a bunch of stuff. Anyway, go to our C4OC radio page, and, that's where it all is. Oh, we got Black Sabbath is playing in Hollywood tonight. Go check out Black Sabbath. Anyway, that's where I post all that shit. So you can just go over there, scroll down, click on it, and go support local people from all over the globe. All right, supporting local people right now. Here's Stonebreed and one of our DJs, Carlos Cruz, and the Cruz Rock Radio Show, which is usually on Mondays, but he just got off tour. He's going to start doing it again. Here's his band Stonebreed with Dirty Little Minds right here on C4OC Radio, baby.
You're listening to Denster's Meds Radio Show right here on C4OC Radio.
Know the secrets that you keep inside your head.
Just look at them. It's a sea of entitled yuppies. You're living in the vortex, and we are happy you are here. Breathe in, breathe out.
soul from society, with no regard for humanity. Elite status of a privileged image, above the law as you rape and pillage. As you rape, as you rape, rape. You built your castles up in the sky, a better view for you to watch us die. A simple pleasure in the murder of hope. Laugh as we dance from the end of your rope. As we dance, as we dance, dance. From the darkness while we sleep, the wolf is hungry and he's dressed like a sheep. You're the monster, you're the beast, you're the traitor in the year of the thief. Crime styles of the rich, crime styles of the rich, crime styles of the rich, crime styles of the rich.
Your crimes against humanity will not be overlooked. We have found you, and we are watching you. Always. You will pay for these crimes. For bribery, for perjury, for human trafficking, for rape, for murder, for treason!
That was Celebrity Stalker with Crime Styles of the Rich. And this is Hell Dorado by Dead West. Make sure you go check out Dead West. I made a post about him on Facebook.
Won't be first, won't be last. Dropping down.
Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Hollywood, California. Also, Huntington Beach, California. C4OCRadio.net.
New Music Saturday. Hey Siri, turn on some C4OCRadio.net.
I am on my lunch break.
New Music Saturday.
Tell you about the birds and the bees and the tenants of destruction. Fuck you, Shelly, fuck you, Levy, hey, fuck you, Miss America Rude. You wanna get some, I wanna get it on. If you're looking for trouble now, think about time to shoot. Yeah, you listen. You make me wanna kill. You make me wanna maim against my will. You make me wanna bleed. It's like a man down in his hour of need. Table 13, come and get your education. Take you to the bar, come and drop you at the station. Hit you like a new drum bomb, honey, you know I will. All right now.
What's up, all you crazy kids? This is the Denster, and oh, hang on, let's get back on there. And we come to the end of my show, and I just want to thank my good partners in crime for coming in here and being guest hosts and letting you know how it is in all over in the music scene and what's cool and what's not cool. Remember, always share, always be kind to your neighbors. This is Denster's Metal Meds on C4OC Radio. And I'll check you out probably next week. I'm going to have, I just got the box set and all the vinyl from my good buddy Charles.